So this one here, there's a really interesting story behind Camp Krusty. This was originally pitched by James L. Brooks to be the first Simpsons movie.
Okay, then.
So he read the script that they put together because they'd come up with the idea of, wouldn't it be funny if the kids go to summer camp because they could talk about all their experiences and going to summer camp and whatnot, all the writers. Sure. James L. Brooks read the script and went, hey guys, this should be the first movie. It's funny because the reason they didn't make it the movie was because Al Jean pushed back saying they struggled to make this the full 22 minutes. They had to pad it out. Really? For example, the Krusty song, when they go faster, louder, or whatever, right? They had to extend the song to just make it, to draw the episode out. They couldn't fill 20 minutes, right? And they pushed back saying 2 reasons. Al Jean was worried they wouldn't have a season premiere because they'd already set this one in to be the season premiere.
Okay.
And the other one being, he says, if we couldn't pad it out for 18 minutes, how could we do it for 80, right? If you had the time, right, and the know-how, so if James L. Brooks had come to him 6 months prior, or 12 months prior and said, this story, let's turn this into a film, and they had the time, it wasn't a last-minute thing, there is certainly a way to pad this out to be an 80-minute movie.
I don't think it's even padding it out. I think it's,
I
think it's fleshing it out.
There is a lot here that, so like for example, they only focus on Marge and Homer, right? And I want to touch about that because as a married man now with 2 small kids,
get them out of the house.
I can relate, right?
So it's getting it on time.
So I liked how they put a spotlight on that relationship, but you could have put a spotlight on the other parents of Springfield or just Springfield in general without kids running around.
Oh, yeah.
The adults take over the town again.
It's a great scene when the bus pulls off and everyone's just like, it's like, you're basically opening the door to a B plot or a parallel plot where it's like, as you say, adults in Springfield getting up to various shenanigans, which could be fun, but also realizing, it's great, but it's also a little bit empty without the kids. For some of us are really liberated by that. Homer becomes not the better version of himself, but he certainly sort of, cleans up. He gets on a bit of a self-improvement kick as a result. Then you've got everything that's happening at Camp Krusty. You don't have to pad that out. You just flash that out and expand it. And a bit of a B plot from that, the story with the image enhancement camp. I mean, I see so much potential and so much possibility for a longer, bigger, longer and uncut version. Absolutely.
So the movie could have started off with, summer camp or summertime, summer break. Summer holidays are approaching.
Summer vacation.
Right? Because the episode starts when it starts, the holiday. And we've been told, Homer said to Bart, if you get this average, blah, 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 you can get to go to Camp Krusty. You could have that it's coming up. What are we going to do over the summer break? What are our plans? Then they all find out about Camp Krusty. And then Bart's told then, you've got to straighten up and fly. Maybe you can do something naughty at the start. If you want to go to this Camp Krusty, you've got to be better, right? Eventually, he ends up getting there somehow. He does the right thing. He gets his grades. That's like the first 15 minutes, 20 minutes of the film. Then you have them going to Camp Krusty. I think Camp Krusty from the get-go, if it's a film, doesn't necessarily have to be shit from the get-go. It can be when they first get there. Yeah. Oh, this is great.
Yeah, you got the facade up. Everything looks fantastic.
And then they run out of food or something, or just it slowly just deteriorates, or deteriorates quite quickly, where they realize, this isn't what we thought it was going to be. Because at first it's like, this is great. And then you can have the parents, so you're focusing on Springfield and the adults of Springfield enjoying life without the kids, right? And the parents and the kids at Camp Krusty also enjoying life without parents. This is great, we're at Camp Krusty. But by the end, the kids want the parents back and the parents want the kids back. Like, this is great not having kids around, but we miss our kids.
Sure.
There's a really emotional story you can tell there as well.
And a funny story.
And a funny story as well. Plus, you could also focus on, we don't get a spotlight on what the teachers are doing over the summer break. There's some fun. Skinner puts his glasses on, walks off. What's Skinner doing over this break? I want to find out what Skinner's doing. What's Willie doing?
Yeah, you can fold everybody into it.
Yeah, I think there was a movie here, and it's just a real shame that they ran out of time or they didn't want to. I'm not sure. But if 1992 we get this movie, I think it would have been iconic.